Hi guys, I'm Nicole and I'm going to show you how to do Chelsea from Teen Mom's hair. I've seen a lot of people asking about it and how to do it, and it's actually it's actually really simple. And so I just thought I'd show you guys how to do it. So the first thing you guys are going to need is some volumizing spray. I use this Big Sexy brand. It's like $18 for a bottle. You can get a pretty cheap bottle by Tresemme for like $3. So if you want to use that kind, it's just as good. And basically you're going to put it in your hair when it's wet, and you're going to spray it right at your roots. And I actually put it all over my head on the roots because we're going to be using extensions, and that will help them stay in there for you. You're also going to want to use maybe like an iron guard. This is another Chi brand, also pretty expensive. I usually watch and wait for the stuff to go on sale. And when it goes on sale, I'll buy it then. So, and then you're going to need some hairspray, whatever kind you want to use. This is John Frieda Blonde, which my hair is not even blonde right now. And this is Paul Mitchell. I mean, hairspray, you can get any kind, and it's not that expensive. You're also going to want a hairbrush, comb, one with this end like this, and a teasing brush. Now, this one I got at Sally's for like $3. It's super cheap. And it's awesome. Like, it's just, I've used everything. I've used regular combs, brushes. That one is by far the best thing to do to teach your hair. And then what you're going to want to use is a curler like this. You'll notice it has no clasp on it. And what you're going to do is basically wrap your hair around it. And this is how Chelsea gets those curls. Lastly, just a straightener, any kind, obviously. I just use this old ceramics one I've had forever, and that's just going to be for like your bangs at the very end. So as you can see, I actually just cut off my hair. It's not as long as it was, but Chelsea's hair is like here. It's not very long, and when she wears her extensions, it's a lot lower. It's a lot longer. So you can get extensions anywhere. I just bought this set off of Sally's, and they're 18 inches. They're human hair. You absolutely have to get human hair. Human hair you can dye, you can straighten, you can curl. You cannot do any of that to the synthetic ones. And actually, if you look really close at these, they're blonde. Like, my hair was this blonde, and I just decided to go dark, and now I'm going blonde again. So you can dye these, you can do whatever. And what I do is I bring them with me to get my hair done, and then my hairstylist dyes them for me. That way they match my hair, because I can't tell you how many I've bought, probably 2 or 3 kinds that didn't match. And so it gets, I mean, they're not cheap. Those are like $100. It comes with like 8 pieces. You're going to have a couple pieces that are like these one clip ones. You'll have, I think, 4 of those. And then you're going to have 4 pieces that have 3 clips. And they're all different widths, but they all have 3 clips. So, I don't know. Okay, and you're gonna want some just hair clips or whatever kind you want to use. I have like 8 million different kinds, but so anyways, Chelsea's hair is not that long. I mean, she wears extensions all the time. Even in her 16 and pregnant episode, she's wearing extensions the entire time. And there's actually one episode where you can see her doing her hair, but she doesn't use this type of curling iron. She actually uses a regular one with a clasp, so you can use that. But this is from Walmart. It was like $29, and it works super well. Like, it gets really hot. It's just a Conair. So I like it a lot. I use it all the time, and it's so quick and easy for like a going out look. Like, this hairstyle does not take that long. And once I show you how to do it, you guys are going to be like, this is stupid simple. Like, it's just unreal. So anyways, once you got all your products and all the hair supplies you need, you should be good to go. So the first thing you're going to want to do is part your hair. And the first part, you're going to be using these bigger, wider pieces, obviously for the wider parts of your head. You don't have to use all 8 pieces. I don't have a ton of hair, so sometimes I don't use all of them. But the first one you want to do is right above your ears. You're just going to go all the way around, clip her up, if it'll stay. Okay. And so then you've got, I mean, just a little bit of hair. And what you're going to do is, as you put extensions in, you're going to curl them. You're going to curl your actual hair with the extensions. That's going to help them go into them together so that they're not going to stick out. Your hair won't stick out, obviously, when you have hair this short. Like, it's just easy to make it look ridiculous. So the first thing you want to do is take a little bit of that layer that you have down and take your teasing brush and you're just going to tease up at the edge, and this is going to help it so when you clip those extensions in, they'll stay in, they won't come out, because that's super embarrassing, have your hair extensions flying out when you're doing whatever. Sorry about that. So let's see, you can kind of measure them and see which ones you want to use. You want to be able, for this, you want this to be able to go all around your head. You shouldn't have to use multiple ones for your first layer. So I'm using this big 3-piece, the widest one I have. Your clips just open. I mean, they're super simple. I just don't feel like that needs to be explained. Okay, so what you're gonna do is find where that spot is, and you're gonna pull this tight and and slide it in over where you've teased and clip it, and you're gonna do your outside ones first. That just make sure you've got it even and you're not like gonna have bumps all over the place. So obviously, as you like, this is a huge difference. And actually, this looks like purple in my camera. Well, it's brown. Obviously, it doesn't match this color now. Anyways, I actually need to dye them, but I'm going back blonde. So at the end, I'll show you guys a picture of Chelsea's hair. Dark. She goes dark and blonde all the time, and then I'll show you how long her hair is so that you guys can kind of get a good idea of, I mean, it's just possible for, it doesn't matter how short your hair is, you can do this, doesn't matter. So I take a little tiny piece. I don't want to do a huge piece just because the curls look so much cuter. And then I spray it with some hairspray. And now these are like, I mean, it's real hair, so you can damage these, so you really want to be kind of careful. And then what you're going to do is take your curling iron, put it behind your head and not get hit in the face. And you're going to wrap the hair like this. Looks like we're going to have to do my hair again. I haven't done these with my new haircut where it's shorter, so we'll see how it looks. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. And you don't have to let it set for too long, because this curling iron actually goes to like 400 degrees, so it's really hot. But you're going to have curls that are going to look like this. They don't have to look super, super duper curly, because Chelsea's hair never really looks super curly. It just looks kind of, I feel like it looks like a little crimped. This is also kind of like a Taylor Swift curl too, so multifunctional. So we're going to keep doing this. More hair. It looks like I'm going to have to do this hair separate, but it's all going to hide once I put more layers on anyway. So spray again. It does take a little bit to do your hair when you've got the extensions in, which is why I have clip-ins and not the kind that you sew into your head or glue in. I could not get that stuff done every single day. So hold it for, I don't know, 10 to 20 seconds should be good, but don't get it caught in your curling iron either. So once they come out, don't touch them. Just kind of let them sit. You want to let them set. You don't want to be like messing with hot curls, basically. So let's go over to this side, and we'll split this hair up too. Oh, okay. That way would be better. Okay. Now this is like a wet, I always say like there's like a sticky hairspray and there's kind of like a wet hairspray. This is like a wet hairspray. You're going to use a sticky hairspray at the very, very end to set and style your hair. But you don't want to use it when you're going to be using like a curling iron over it. I just burnt my finger. The ones that you can buy, they have these that are like more expensive. And they come with like a glove. Seems safer. But I'm cheap, so this is what I bought. And I've had it for like a year and I love it, so I don't care. Okay, there's another curl. Like, look how cute that looks. Look at me. I'm so cute. Okay. The smaller chunks of hair you do, like the better the curls look. I feel like if you do huge chunks, I don't know, they don't look as pretty. Alright, let's try this again. This is hard doing backwards. Plus, I can't see my